Day 025. I found 7 days of work for $1,200. Intentionally homeless. January 6th. Intentionally homeless rating 3.4. Intentionalities. Threw away a kiddie chair. Worked out. Cold shower. Listened to the Showlin master YouTube. Goal setting to be financially literate. I have to go to get you done. I think that's what I was saying. Found a spot to sleep behind a grooming facility. Intensely homeless setbacks. Left my gated intensely homeless home. Realized I haven't set financial goals my whole life. 2 hours of public transportation. Chipotle. Held my stuff at Planet Fitness while I worked. Airport was private. Can't sleep there. Kicked out of Best Western. Let's get it. Waking up today, I felt more clear, at ease. Maybe because I have a job later on tonight. Has a little bit of security there within the very minimal security I've had in the past 25 days. Regardless, let's get the day started. I realized it's the last time I'll be staying in the spot that I have, so I said my farewell and got my day going. As I left, I had a lock on the gates. Part I was staying the utmost amount of security. Home is where you are missed. Home is rooted in who you invest your time and energy in, not a physical location. By Jungle J. I feel I created a little bit of connection within the places that I stay longer than 2 days, because most of the time that's the case. It provided me a sense of consistency with a home, feel like, and what we were talking about is earlier security, and it was really fire. As I walked to Planet Fitness, I still have this Disney kid-sized chair that I was going to do for the entrepreneurial idea I had. I realized that shit's got to go. The chair I wanted was tripod-like, and any human could sit on it, not this bullshit kitty chair. Get rid of that. Got rid of that and started to go to the gym. As I started getting ready, I saw this clip of this monk called the Ying Hai Master, the Showlin Master. Pretty sure it's Showlin Master. The outcome of our life is dependent on the way you think, the way of how you talk and what you talk about. This is directly related to your actions and your personality. I found myself being more driven and drawn to the Buddhist teachings. They are the ones that I relate to most because there doesn't feel there is a force of a way to think. It's a way to be. Anyways, I finished my leg workout. At the end of it, I started to think about my financial goals. I realized I need to treat my bank account as if I had $1,000 that would have zero in it. So treat it, say I have $1,000 and act like I have no money. That's pretty much the case. And if anything goes below $1,000, then you need to go to work. That being the reserve to anything that I need, because especially in the situation I'm in now, if anything happens, I'm fucked. Financial literacy is needed in my life, and I have to do the work to make that happen. As I step into my cold shower, I realize it's taking me 20 years to actually have financial goals. Regardless, I have work for the next week, which is 7 days of work, and that equals about $1,200. I start making my way to the city, Goodyear. That's what it's called, Goodyear, Arizona. It's about 2-hour public transportation commute. Once I reach Goodyear, I get some Chipotle because I'm fucking starving. After I started to walk to Planet Fitness, I put all my intentionally homeless gear in the locker. Saying that I could not bring all of that stuff into work with me, I started to scout for places to sleep near my job. There's an airport that's near my job that I'm going to try to sleep at. What's the job I got? Well, It's production associate at a factory where I repackage meal prep foods, and they said it would be cold. Sounds like ass. I go to Planet Fitness and put all my stuff in there, and I would love an over under for y'all to think if my stuff will be there when I come back from work. Did I forget to mention the times I booked were 7 p.m. to 5:30 a.m.? Fuck. Start walking to work and it's about an hour. Public transportation really isn't a thing in the cut of Arizona. It's pretty dark. Oh, whoa, 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 hold up. Hold up. Found myself. Hold up. I'm sorry. As I walk to Planet Fitness. Fuck. Hold up. Okay, it's pretty dark at this point, and it's starting to get cold. I make it to the factory, and there's a scanned security just to get in. Then there's about 200 and 300 workers in this cafeteria. They have a table for the app that I booked to work with, the work app called WorkWow. There's a fat ass line. Just have to wait until that dies down. I wait and finally get signed in. Then abruptly, there's this soldier talking black dude that starts yelling at us what we need to do for work and where we need to go. Off rip, I'm thinking this shit's gonna be ass. The guy next to me says it's a good idea if I take out all my piercings because they had sent the girl home for her having her ears pierced or not taking it out. Mind you, I have 2 nose piercings along with my septum and then my ears pierced. So I said, fuck it. I took it all out and pushed the septum back in my nose. My nose piercings were going to close up. The rest of my piercings as well that I got from Italy for $300. Fuck it. Seeing that we're dealing with food, we have to wear a headgear protection, gear sleeves, shoe sleeves, protection coats, and none of the food gets contaminated. We were put in this big factory facility, and it's cold as shit. There's about 10 or 20 conveyor belts with people just packing these meal prep foods. They put me in one of the lines, and my job was just to scan the meal prep food and put it in the box. That's my job for the next 10 hours. We get 2 breaks and for 30 minutes, but by the second break, my mind and body is fucked because this shit is so simple, because repetition of it should just be rooted in doing this. Whenever I'm getting paid, I finally finished at 5:30 a.m. I realized I haven't slept in over 20 hours. I start making my way to the airport and realize it's a private airport because I was trying to find somewhere to sleep, right? I was trying to figure out, okay, maybe I can just sleep at the airport and go to and from. But it was private and I couldn't do it. That was about 45 minutes of walking. Didn't want to do, and I'm fucking starving again. So I pass the Circle K and get a hot dog. At this point, it's 6:45 a.m. I say, fuck it. I'm going to try to see if I can get at least get warm at the Best Western and figure out where I'm about to sleep. I walked there and sat in the lobby for about 15 minutes and got kicked out. I walked past this dog grooming facility, and in the back there's this brick wall about 20 feet long, and it's in a U shape. And underneath a cover spot and his clutch spot for somewhere to sleep. So I go back to Planet Fitness, which isn't too far from me, and start grooming, right? Which isn't too far away from the grooming spot to get my intentionally homeless stuff. Do you think it's still there? I walk into the locker room. My heart's racing a little bit. And I turn the corner. My lock is still locked in. Let's go. I get my stuff and head back to the grooming spot, and I set my stuff up in knowledge and the facts of transparency. I set my stuff up and knock the fuck out. All right. Last little tidbit for today. Notes for today: speaks in satire, humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridiculous to criticize or mock individuals, institutions, or societal issues. Sarcasm to challenge prevailing beliefs, question authority, or bring attention to societal systems. Not to entertain, but to provoke an intellectual engagement and reflection. Some think it's insightful and funny, others take it as offensive. I don't know about that. People think we are distracted. I don't think so. I just believe we are taking information at a fast rate than ever before. We're having trouble to handle it. What's up, you spending? We love answering our question. We got through that and made it happen. So, thank y'all for listening. Deuces.